Yo, everybody. I'm back again. Today, we're going to cover NFL Week 9 slate. No, Week 8 slate, I think. Oh, shit. It's either Week 9 or Week 8. I'll tell you that much. Um, yeah, Week 8. It's Week 8. So, couple good games. I don't want to talk about last week. I'm not trying to talk about the Bears at all. At all, bro. That I was about to start talking about it. I can't talk about it. I've talked about that shit enough this week. I fucking cussed their ass out enough this week. Tyreek Stevenson should get fucking castrated. The motherfucker should not even, he should have the worst thing imaginable possible. We're not talking. All right, week 8, couple good games. I'm gonna go through the whole fucking slate because that's what Sway would have did. Long live Sway, forever Sway. Gonna post official picks, like official bets that I'm doing in the Telegram later tonight. Official bets locked in for UFC Edmonton already. But let me just get my sports book open and we're gonna be on our way. All right, y'all. First game, Denver Broncos versus Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are getting like 10 or Broncos are getting about 9 points. Plus 360 money line for the Broncos, minus 470 for the Ravens. Derrick Henry to score a touchdown is minus 300. The Broncos are a good defense. I wish there was like an option to not score a touchdown. He's probably going to score a touchdown, but for him to not score a touchdown plus 200, if they gave that option, I would have taken that shit because the Broncos, I think, are a really good defense. I think they're a top 10 defense. But I mean, following that loss the Ravens just had, it seems like they stooped to their level of competition. I say this about the fucking Chiefs a lot. I say this about the Chiefs a lot. The Chiefs will stoop to their level of playing competition. But the Ravens, they're doing that shit too now. I swear to God. They started the year pretty bad. Um, but man, Ravens should win this game. Following a division loss, they've won 12 games in a row. The Broncos have lost 7 of their last 8 games against AFC North opponents. Broncos have failed to cover the spread in 5 of their last 6 Week 9 games. Oh shit, it's Week 9. It's Week 8. My bad. Week 9. Um, and the Broncos have lost the first half in all of their last 4 games as underdogs against AFC opponents. The Ravens, while they rank first in the NFL in rushing yards allowed per game, they rank last, dead last in passing yards allowed per game. Now, Bo Nix ain't gonna air it out on anybody, right? So Broncos probably offensively are gonna struggle in this game. But I think that the Ravens are also kind of gonna offensively struggle in this game. And I do think that Broncos defense can keep it semi close. Man, I would say fuck that +9. Move it to plus 10.5 for the Broncos. I mean, the Ravens, you just haven't been able to trust them this year. Losing last week against Cleveland. Bo Nix has looked better and better. I mean, he's gonna face a really tough defense that might fucking give him a lot of problems. But man, for this game, I'm gonna go under 47.5. And then man, like plus 13.5 on the Broncos. I just can't trust the Ravens right now. Plus 13.5 on the Broncos and a fucking I feel like Henry's not gonna score, but he probably is gonna score. So the same game parlay at plus 14.5 and for the Broncos. Damn, they bogus, bro. Oh no. It's plus 14.5, and Derrick Henry to score a touchdown, plus 112 odds. If you like it, you like it. If not, I would just say under 47.5 for this game. That's my official pick. That's what I'm gonna play. Although I do love doing these little two-leggers. They haven't been working out for me lately. Moving on, y'all. Miami Dolphins versus the Bills. Bills are 3-1 favorites, minus 290 heading into this one. Dolphins laying at plus 240. And the fucking Dolphins have looked like shit. I mean, I know Tua's been injured, per usual. Oh, I'm gonna like this bitch up. I know Tua's been injured per usual, but the Dolphins 2-5. If they're gonna want to make this playoff run, they're gonna have to win this game. The Bills, on the other hand, 6-2. Right now, the line's at minus 6.5 for the Bills, and I mean, what can I say? This is a winnable game. If Tua's playing, it's a winnable game for the fucking Dolphins. I don't really get the get the fucking crazy line of, the crazy favorites that the Bills are. I know they've been playing great, but I don't know. But some interesting player prop facts for this one. James Cook has scored at least one touchdown in 5 of his last 6 appearances. Josh Allen has scored 2 touchdowns in 3 of the Bills' last 4 Sunday games at Highmark Stadium. Josh Allen has thrown 2 or more touchdowns in 13 of the Bills' last 14 games against the Dolphins. Official pick for this uh, game. I like the Bills to win. I don't know if I like that 6.5. I like them. I lay the minus 290 money line. I don't even know if that's worth it. But official pick is over 1.5 passing touchdowns for Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen could definitely get in as a rushing touchdown as well. Um, and if you're gonna chase something, Rasul Douglas is one pick away from 20 career interceptions. So I know he's hunting for that pick. Miami Dolphins prop facts. Raheem Mostert has scored at least one touchdown in 6 of his last 7 November games. Um, Tua has recorded 21 completions in the Dolphins' last 6 November games against NFC opponents. And Marcus May is 2 picks away from 10 career picks. Officially, I got over 1.5 passing touchdowns, 13 out of the last 14 games. Josh Allen saw the Dolphins, he threw 2 touchdowns. So I think it's a good pick, minus 130 odds, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. If you like uh, Josh Allen and Josh Allen's 2 passing touchdowns and the Bills to win, I'm sure that'll get you to like uh, plus 150 or so. But yeah, moving on. Our next game, Washington, fuck, Washington bitch ass Commanders versus the Giants. I might pick Giants out of spite, but the Giants fucking suck. Giants 2-5 on the year. Commanders are 6-2. The New York Giants are plus 3.5. The Commanders are minus 3.5. The over under is set currently at, I think it's 44 now. So it did jump a little bit. Commanders minus 205 on the money line. Giants plus 170. Seems a little off, right? I don't know. Maybe they don't think the Bears were like. I mean, they should have lost that game last week. So it's like, I wonder if they lost that game, what these odds are looking like. Probably more of. I don't think it'd be a pick 'em, but it'd be like minus 170 Commanders plus 140 Giants. I think if the Commanders lost last week. But Neighbors is a dog. The Commanders, um, I mean, fuck last week. I don't give a fuck about last week. The Giants, Each of the Lions, each of each of the Giants' last 6 games played as underdogs on the East Coast have gone under the total points line. I could definitely see another under game, under 44. Giants defense isn't bad. Commanders defense is really good up front, not a great secondary, which is why we're gonna go with Neighbors to get over his catches. 7 of the Commanders' last 8 road games have gone over the total points. That's not good for what I just said. And each of the last 4 games between teams from the same division have gone over the total points line. You know what? This isn't the Chicago Bears defense. I actually do think we could like move it to over 42 and a half. It is probably like a 23 to 20 game. I don't see it being more than that though, like the Giants have been struggling to put up points this year. The Commanders put up a lucky 18 fucking points, really put up 12 points last week. I mean, but in this game, I'm gonna rock with the Commanders. I think Jaden Daniels actually scores a touchdown too. The odds on it are like plus 200. I definitely see him getting in. Um, I just see the Washington's rush attack being too much in this game. And I'm gonna lay it out there minus 2.5. Washington Commanders. Not betting it after what we went through as a city last week. Fuck the Washington Commanders. Moving on. Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are 3-5. If they want to make these playoffs, they're gonna have to start winning these fucking games right here. And I think they will. I'm all in on the Bengals here. I think the Bengals take it. They're minus 325 money line. But you know who's been on fire? Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase has been absolutely killing it. He's been fucking getting. He's been killing for me in fantasy. That's all I know. But we're gonna go with Joe Burrow here to throw 2 passing touchdowns, minus 155 odds. Um, where the fuck is it? 2 passing touchdowns and the Bengals to win, 2-legger, minus 120 odds. That's hitting. That's hitting. Bengals money line. Joe Burrow 2 passing touchdowns. Lock it in. That's like one of my most confident picks I've given out to date. Shit. Bengals are one of those teams you can't trust either, though. They're fucking fluky as hell. Man, moving on. We got Cowboys at Atlanta. We got, man, do the Cowboys suck or what? Like, the Cowboys fucking suck. Dak can't move how he was once moving. I've been watching a lot of Cowboys games because I've been betting on the Cowboys a lot, unfortunately, this year. And Dak cannot move how he was moving at all, bro. At all, man. He's a former shell of himself. He's not the same version that we were seeing earlier on in his career. And I think the Falcons are fucking legit. The Cowboys are now 3-4 on the year, and the Falcons I think are 5-3. Let's see if I got that right. Yeah, 5-3 versus 3-4. This is at Falcons, in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Uh, and look, let me just run through this shit. Falcons won 4 of their last 5 games. The Cowboys have lost 4 of their last 5 Sunday games. The Cowboys have failed to cover the spread in their last 5 games as road underdogs against NFC opponents. The Falcons have covered the spread in 3 of the last 4 games as favorites against NFC opponents. The Falcons have won the first half in 5 of their last 6 Week 9 home games against NFC opponents. The Cowboys have lost the first quarter in 4 of their last 5 Sunday games. The Cowboys are bad. I just read that verbatim off a website, but that would have been my notes anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I am not rocking with the Cowboys here. I think the Falcons need to put the pedal to the metal in this game, and they could fucking cover 17. The Falcons are good. Their defense is just suspect. I like Pitts to score a touchdown. Official pick though. I love the Falcons here. Falcons at home, and I like the over too. I like Falcons, and I like over like 44 if you want to play that, or over 42 and a half to be safe. It probably won't get you too much juice. Let's see what that two-legger cover. Because right now, Falcons minus 170 by themselves. London being minus 110 to score a touchdown is kind of crazy. Um, Over 42 and a half gets us to minus 105. I say fuck it. Let's get closer to plus money. I think there's no way, bro, this is gonna shoot out because the Atlanta's defense is pretty bad, but the Dallas is just not on Atlanta's level with the offense, in my opinion. Chargers at Browns, tough, 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 bro. Tough, especially the way the Browns might be finding their groove and shit, but I'm gonna go with the better coach here. Whenever it was like a close matchup, I feel like Sway would always sway, no pun intended, towards the better coach. I'm gonna go with John Harbaugh here. I think the Chargers win this game. I do think under though, like if you want to alternate the under to like under 46 and a half, under 47, great play. Just, like even if the odds aren't there, even if it's like minus 180, I think it's a great play. I do not see this being a high scoring game. Both defenses are pretty good. And the Chargers defense, I mean, it's all right, but the Browns can't put up points. You feel me? So like, I do think Nick Chubb finally gets in though. I'm gonna call that out right here. Nick Chubb, it's even money plus 100. So if you want to rock with Nick Chubb, let me give you some little facts on this game. That McCourty guy has been fucking catching a shitload of balls, hasn't he? Nobody here in Chicago watches Chargers game. I don't think anybody watches Chargers games other than Chargers. Like, where the fuck? Like they're LA fucking wait, they're LA now, and they were saying like why didn't they just stay in San Diego? Like that shit's mad weird to me. It's not like the Oakland Raiders situation. Like I'm sure the Chargers had some fans. No, not like the Oakland Athletic situation. My bad. But whatever. I'm getting off topic. Chargers, they are slight favorites. Browns are 2-6 on the year though. They got a lucky win. Chargers are 4-3. Had some good wins this year. And then Nick Chubb has scored at least one touchdown in each of his last four appearances with the Browns as underdogs against AFC West opponents. Stop playing. Nick Chubb, touchdown, lock it in. I don't know who's gonna win the game though. I would lean Chargers, but very low confidence. Um, Sorry guys. I haven't been on my NFL as much as I should. I mean, I be throwing my bets out there every Sunday. I'm up for sure, but it's just damn, I could be up so much more if I just was on it. You feel me? I fucking hate working these hours, man. Fuck. Um, but Saints, Panthers. At first, it's like, man, it's pretty straightforward. But man, I think if Andy Dalton was starting, man, the Panthers would have won this game. But since it's Bryce Young, he's gonna struggle so much against the Saints defense. So much. Like I see Bryce Young. If you could even do two interceptions, shit, do it. Interceptions over half an interception minus 150 uh for what's his name. And then I low key like Chuba Hubbard to score a touchdown. And I like the Saints to win. That's a crazy. So over half interceptions thrown by the Saints or by the Saints by Bryce Young, Saints money line, and Chuba Hubbard to score a touchdown is plus 390. Because who else is gonna score a touchdown for the Panthers? I think that's a good three legger right there. Throw a little quarter of even it on it. Some, a little some, get you some plus money. Next game ain't even worth talking about. Fucking Patriots and Titans. I'm gonna go with the underdog Patriots because they're plus 140, but all the signs do point to a Titans victory from what I've been like reading and looking up, and like my research has been telling me the Patriots are just I mean like I feel my gut feeling is that they're gonna win this game. They got that win over New York, which is kind of crazy. But the Patriots have failed to cover the spread in 10 of their last 11 games against teams that hold a losing record. What the fuck? That's crazy to me, bro. Like, as somebody who bets, like, kind of religiously, that's crazy to me. Patriots have failed to cover the spread in 10 of their last 11 games against teams that held a losing record. Hey, shut up. That ain't even your people. Hey, Bella. Bella, stop. That ain't even your people. Hey, the Titans have covered the spread. Hey, Bella. The Titans have covered the spread in 4 of their last 5 games in Nissan Stadium. The Patriots have lost the first quarter in 4 of the last 5 Week 9 road games against NFC opponents. This is ugly, man. I think you just play the under. This is probably like a 17-10 game or seven. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these teams don't score a touchdown. That's how it go. Low, I'm gonna go with it. Next game, and man, the Jaguars almost beat the Packers last week. I know because I had a Packers and Bears two-legger with a lot of money on it that I don't want to talk about. And I honestly, my gut is that the Jaguars are going to sneak this out. This feels kind of like Tampa Bay versus Eagles in the wild card last year. Team that's you don't think is going to win. That's like the Eagles were the ones that were struggling, but like kind of roles reversed here. Mm, I don't know, man. My gut is on the Jaguars here, so I'm gonna take the Jaguars. I think it may be because the Jaguars really hung in there. We're a really good Packers team, and I think the Packers are legit. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna say that the Jaguars cover 10. Jaguars cover 10. Only minus 63, minus 163 if you want to play that alone. And I'm gonna go with because the Jaguars are gonna have to score points if they want to cover that 10. I'm gonna go with Jalen Hurts scoring touchdown plus 280 odds. So Jaguars to cover 10, Jalen Hurts to score a touchdown plus 280. Official prediction for that. Let's see what my people have to say right here about this one. So if y'all are interested, I'm gonna throw it out. The favorites have won each of the Eagles' last 10 Week 9 games. The Jaguars have lost each of the last 7 Week 9 road games. The Jaguars have failed to cover the spread in each of the last 5 games as road underdogs following a home loss. The Eagles have covered the spread in each of the last 4 games in November. The Eagles have won. Oh shit! The Eagles have covered the spread in each of the last 4 games in November. The Eagles have won the first quarter in 3 of the last 4 games at Lincoln Financial following a win. The favorites have won the first half in 5 Jaguars' last 6 games. Jalen Hurts has recorded 264 plus passing yards in 4 of Eagles' last 5 regular season games as home favorites against AFC opponents. Let's see what else is good out here. because that wasn't that good. Jalen Hurts has thrown 2 or more touchdowns in 10 of his last 11 Sunday regular season appearances with the Eagles as home favorites. Heading into Week 9, Jalen Hurts has recorded the equal most rushing touchdowns in a single game this season. So he had 3 against the Bengals in Week 8. Um, tough game, but like I said, I like the Jaguars overall here. Um, plus 7.5 and Jalen Hurts touchdown. Bears versus Cardinals. I ain't gonna break it down. I think Caleb Williams was finding his magic. I know that defense kept us in that game. We weren't supposed to win that game in the first place. So that moment was just like a real blue ball moment, if you know what I mean. Like it was just like, hey, we won the game. We got the 2 point conversion. Let's just stop them, hold them to a field goal. Worst that comes out of this is overtime and we lose somehow in typical Bears fashion. That's all we're thinking, right? That's all we're thinking. Worst that's going to come out of this is somehow they get a fucking field goal and we lose in overtime, typical Bears shit. No. They took it to the next step. They said, hold my coffee, hold my beer. We're gonna play not even the Hail Mary. We're gonna play the play before the Hail Mary, 70 yards downfield. So they're gonna easily get an easy 15 yards to get an easier Hail Mary. I know a Hail Mary is still a Hail Mary, but still you gotta play defense when defense has to be played. That's all I'm gonna say. So you let them spike it with what 2 seconds left or whatever it was. You give them the shot for the Hail Mary, and what? And what happened, Tyreek? What happened, fucking Tyreek? You're a bitch, bro. I hate you so much. Like that shit probably happens even if you're still covering the play. So it's like you did this to yourself because like dog, like that shit was some crazy ass shit and it probably isn't even like it was some fluke ass shit. Even if you were there covering covering my bad, I just got a notification. I'm like, what the fuck? Covering the play, that ball somehow still ends up in this motherfucker's hands. But I'm going with the Bears here. I think the over is a great play since Caleb Williams is finding his groove with everybody over 44.5. I think I think it's a good play, y'all, here. Um, but the Bears have been on the. I think they were at home last week, so no, they were on the road last week. So this is 2 straight road games going from Washington to Arizona. It's tough on the body and schedule and shit. But Detroit Lions and the Packers are moving on here. I got the Bears money line and I got over 44.5. Packers all the way here. I think the Packers are gonna win the fucking Super Bowl. I said it. I think that I don't know if they're going to the Super Bowl, but I think they're gonna get to the championship game, the NFC championship game, and I think they're gonna beat us twice this year. They're really good. Their defense is really good. Jordan Love, they did it the right way, the way Brett Favre did it with Aaron Rodgers. Everything is good. I have nothing more to say. I know Lightning just spanked fucking Tennessee, but Tennessee is probably gonna get spanked by New England somehow. They have no fucking quarterback, nothing. So tell me, I don't know. I just have more faith in the Packers on the floor, even though he does make some questionable decisions. I think it's a close game. I think the Packers definitely cover plus 4.5. That's a lock. Plus 4.5 is a lock if you want to take that as a single play. Like honestly, bro, like if I was just doing these single bets and not wanting to get all crazy, plus 4.5 for the Packers is minus 155. I think that's a lot. If you don't want to take that, then just fucking, you know, be real safe and take the plus 7.5. Oh, that's minus 262. Don't do that. I think plus 4.5 is a safe play. I think it's a really close game. But I do got Packers money line myself, so that's the pick there. LA Rams at the Seahawks. I gotta go with Rams. I got Cooper Cup to score a tutty, and I'm gonna go with Rams to cover 4.5. That's that lucky number today, gal. Oh shit. I did minus 4.5. Plus 208 odds right there. So Rams to cover 4.5 and Cooper Cup to score a touchdown uh plus 208. I like that. Um then the Colts at the Vikings. I'm rocking all in on the Colts here. I like excuse me. I'm rocking in all in on the Vikings here. I think the Vikings are legit. The NFC North is so fucking good now that I'm thinking about it. Like, holy shit, they're just stacked on stack on stack on stack. Like all these fucking teams. The Vikings, they just have that one loss on the year. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Vikings here. But I do kind of feel in my gut, like, oh shit, is this that game of the week that's gonna be like the upset? You know, is this the game of the week that's gonna be like the upset? Um, but yeah, minus 218 Vikings. I think, honestly, man, they got Taylor at minus 165. That's pretty crazy. I think, man, I think Aaron Jones does his thing, gets in. I think Jonathan Taylor gets in. That'd be a nice little two-legger. But I do think the Vikings win as well. So if you want to play Jonathan Taylor and Vikings to win, that's a nice little plus 158. Jones and Vikings to win plus 132. I'm surprised it's that low. Shit. But moving on, we got Chiefs and the fucking Buccaneers. Why do I feel like the Buccaneers gonna pull it off? But I know Bucky Irving's somehow questionable. I don't know if he's gonna play. Um, that's a real big if. -9 is a lot of points. This is crazy. This is a -6.5 spread at most. The Buccaneers are pretty decent. I'm gonna take the +10. I'm gonna alternate it +10.5 for the Buccaneers. I think they keep it close. Official pick. Honestly, like even like man, I could see the game slipping away from the Bucks because they're that type of team. But I could see. Oh, Bucky Irving is playing. What? I know it's not that big of a difference, but shit. I honestly see like over 43. Damn, they got it so low. Oh, let's do over 39.5 and Bucks to cover 10. Plus 140 odds, over 39.5 and Bucks to cover 10. All right, y'all. It's been great. Did this right before UFC. So, peace. I mean, I would run the picks back, but I'm a little fried turkey. I'm not even fried turkey. I just been smoking. It's my first smoke of the day, so I'm kind of fried turkey. I'm not gonna lie, but running it back, I'm just gonna run it back now because I feel bad. I like the Broncos to cover in that first game, and I like under 47.5. I do think the Bills win, and I think Josh Allen, official pick, throws over 1.5 touchdown, throws 2 touchdowns at least. I like the Commanders to win at the Giants. I like the Bengals, but man, I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of those games. But I do think the Bengals got it. It's like they're finding their groove. I love the Falcons this week. Man, I'm leaning the Chargers, but man, the Browns. I don't know. The Browns have been sneaky. I'm leaning the Chargers though officially. We have the Saints. I love the Saints this week. I had like a plus 380 same game parlay I threw out there in the video. We all watch it back. Y'all know what it is. I don't remember right now. We got the Patriots, Titans. I think the Patriots could pull it off. The Titans suck. Jaguars got plus 10.5 pick. I think Jalen Hurts gets in. Jaguars plus 10.5. I like the Bears to win. I like the over 44.5, but I would move it to 42.5 to be safe. And then I love the Packers this week. Then I love the Vikings too. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. And most of all, I think the Bucks can cover that plus 10. Most definitely plus 10.5. Let's do it. Oh, plus 10.5 and over 39.5 points scored. Plus 140 odds. Long live Sway. Sway forever. You know, I love you, G, bro. I would do like the love and everything, you know, smoking and everything. Long live Sway, man, forever Sway. This is what I do it for. I fucking love and miss that motherfucker like nobody else. You know, you can't even tell. You know, I be keeping it. I be keeping it G. You know what I'm gonna say, but I be hurting. You feel me? Like there ain't another human that I don't know what I do to bring that motherfucker back. You could say anything and I do it, you know. But long live Sway, Sway forever. Peace, y'all. Tune in. Fried turkey.